Hi everyone, another just short hobby video today. Um, I have uh, painted another archer, finished him. I'm not, this is not my best work, I think, but I'm slowly practicing again and getting back into it. So, when I got the skin tones sort of blocked out on these other guys, and I started to prime up some of the regular warriors. I'm having a hard time kind of thinning my paints enough to get so it doesn't look brush strokey on the model, but when I was working with the wet palette at home, I didn't have that issue as much. But I'm working, as you can see, with a dry palette, so I think I have to be more aware of my, how I thin my paints and stuff a little bit more. And I think it's also just, again, practicing again, getting into it. But I think when I get done, I'll have a decent looking little force between the Gauls and the Romans. And I think, like I mentioned in the last video, I might, if I can afford it, I might get the Invasion of Britain box set for Hail Caesar, because that includes more Gauls. The Romans are different because that's the reign of Claudius, which I was looking up as, much later than Caesar, obviously. So, and the Romans in this SPQR box set are supposed to be Caesar's legions. So I'm not sure how much those can mix for the Romans. The shields look different, so I'm not really sure. So if any of you ancient guys have suggestions about that, let me know, because it's not something I really know that much about. So let me know. And I think, of course, for gaming purposes, I would probably just use these Romans in a bigger battle game for Imperial Rome, probably as proxies until I got the period correct miniatures. But anyway, that's sort of way down the line. I'm not really doing much gaming at the moment. Yeah, so I think they're slowly starting to look okay. And I've got more primed up, as you can see there. And I gotta say, the Vallejo washes, I'm pretty happy with them. They work well. I think washes aren't super complicated anyway to begin with. I do like this one, the flesh wash. I think it's really helpful, especially on these guys, because they do have so much exposed skin, and it gives a good tone, I think, without other than like a black, or I did try gray, and that didn't really quite work. But so this flesh tone is super helpful, I think. And you can kind of see a little bit more on this guy as well. Although I did end up kind of experimenting using some black on him, but didn't quite work. But let's see, who else did I use? And then this guy, I used the flesh tone. And then just on a final note, I hate to even bring this up, but I had a pretty comment that kind of annoyed me on one of my book review videos about the Crusades through Arab Eyes, because as I'm explaining that in that review, I'm not really a fan of that book. I don't think it's very particularly rigorous, and is not. I don't agree with some of the way the evidence is presented in that necessarily. I get comments. I got a comment on it that was saying I was basically triggered, and I have to say, if I make videos about historical topics, especially something like that where it's in my wheelhouse that I have formal education in, that's just not going to really bring anything to the discussion. I'm just going to delete the comment, I'm just not going to engage with it, because this is my hobby channel, and it's a way for me to present, miniatures and historical subjects that are of interest to me. And I try to stick to topics that I have a good, when I do his history videos, I try to stick to topics that I have a good knowledge of, and it's related to either projects I'm working on in the real world, or stuff I've read quite a bit about. And if people want to leave comments that are where they have their information from, Reddit, not Reddit, YouTube history videos, that most of which are not very good, I'm sorry to say, or things they picked up reading people on the internet adjacent to that sort of scene. Yeah, I'm just not going to engage with it, and it doesn't add anything. So I'm sorry to have to bring that up even, and I know I'm sort of giving it kind of power by even discussing it, but I just wanted to get that off my chest, and that's all I have to say. I hope the next video is you'll enjoy it, and I'll talk to you in that one.